What's up, guys? It's your girl Matt Cox from MA Couture Crafting. I am coming in to let you know I have just finished filming all the things that I'm going to film for Market. I will be doing some more for Festival. If you don't know, Houston Market is a industry only event, so this is only for the buyers, but I'm giving you guys a sneak peek into what is either available now or what will be available in the future for the quilting industry. So no, this might not be available right now. You might not be able to Google it, and I don't know which ones are and which ones aren't. This is just a sneak peek. I will be giving you guys another video of the things that I find at actual festival, which is open to everybody. So enjoy. If I can, I will link some of this stuff in the, I will timestamp it so that you know kind of what's where. And you guys will have to do a little footwork yourselves. You might have to Google it to see if it's available. But make sure you're telling your quilt stores that you want this stuff in stock. And tell them that Matt Cox sent you. All right, that is all of our housekeeping. I will talk with you guys on the next one. All right, go for it.
Your whole workspace right here.
Okay.
All these totes are included, so we have these probably 6 different sizes. You know, we have these mini totes for your projects. This is for your fat quarters. You know, medium-sized totes. You know,
threads.
Your spools. We have larger ones, and then we also have these mini bolts. These large bolts here, you know, for your fabric storage.
Okay.
You know, for your fat quarters, you know, up to 5-6 yards, you can wrap around this. And that's what you see here.
Purchase these bolts by themselves?
Yes,
I think people would just want this.
The bolts.
That they just want that by itself, huh?
Yeah, you can actually do a regular bolt size on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's organized. You know, you can color coordinate it, put your, you know, your favorite designer ones.
Nice.
You can sit here and actually you can bring that around you, so everything's within hand's reach. You know, within seconds, you can see what you have. And
this is, like you said, you can build out onto this one, so that one does not necessarily have to come with that,
unit.
right?
This is a green box. This is all one unit.
Okay.
But this unit over here, you can see this is on wheels. This is not.
Oh, okay.
So this is these side boxes. You can actually add different side boxes. You can get as many as you want.
Oh, okay.
And then it has a door, obviously. You know, this closes up. Like this. You know, we have a side table that comes with it that'll lock in, create kind of a solid, you know, sturdy workspace.
Nice.
You can do full bolts, you know, just depending how you want to configure it. All these pegboard systems, you get over 80 of these pegs. I just don't have all of them on right now. For your stabilizers, you know, shelves, yeah.
And the lights here, they all come with it?
The light.
Okay.
The light. Yep,
nice.
As well. So,
and that one over there has 2 lights?
This one has 2 lights. You know, because it folds in, you know, we just kind of bring some more lighting in.
Wow.
For you, because you have that crown that comes over.
All right.
And then we have all these side accessory products. You know, this is our green station, so it's an electric lift.
You could do this one just by itself, no?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All these units can be used by their, you know, individually. You know, we'll provide a so steady insert. You know, so this becomes a level surface for you to work in. The back table, side table, they all fold down. You know, obviously all the totes. You can see all the pegs. And we offer all these, you know, all the storage that you need.
I like this.
For it. Comes with a power cord in the back. We also have these little side table. Yeah, it's a side table that has totes on it. Okay. They can also lock. So you'll see we have a button system here. And this will actually lock into our table. So all our products work together.
Oh, so it works together. So it really is just extending.
It's just extending. You can buy one at a time. It can grow with you.
You can put one on each side if you really wanted to.
Exactly. It's ready to go.
Wow.
It's ready to go. So.
This is amazing. Yeah, and this is from Create Room.
This is Create Room. We're out of Utah. This is all manufactured here in the U.S.
Okay.
The wood and plastic manufacturing in Arizona and Utah.
Nice. Now, do you guys go direct to consumer, or is this through your
You can
dealer?
look on our website, createroom.com.
Okay.
And we are available through a dealer network.
All right.
Through your local sewing and quilting store.
All right.
This will be available.
Perfect. Create room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oops. Guess who's got something new? And I can't wait to show you. It is this 5-yard quilts. I'm going to show you. Give me 1 second. Here are the patterns on the wall. This is coming out very, very soon. It's the 5-yard quilts. But some really different, cool patterns. I'm really loving that one, which is right here. It's called Hip Hop. Jitterbug. What's this one? Salsa. Tango. And Waltz. The colorway on Waltz is just magnificent. You know I'm a sucker for a purple quilt though. And I don't know that I've shown any 5-yard quilts that I can think of right off the top of my head. But looking at these, I've got some ideas for them. They also have some new individual patterns that have just come out. And I will show you those. We've got Holiday Charm, which is a 5-yard. What is this one? This one is Pretty Packages. It's got bows on it, absolutely. Lacy, another panel 3-yard quilt pattern. I believe Sparkle is new. And boy, does it sparkle. Doesn't it look like a diamond with that fabric? Dimensions. Yep. New stuff going on. I'm going to show you a couple of these over here. I just love these. And then I want to show you guys what the other ones look like, which are on the outside of the booth. Hold on. And here are the samples for the other one. Holiday season, we're going to go crazy for this. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I've got to put in my order. Oh, I could put in my orders right now. I forget that I do this. I'm also now able to buy the things, and that's everybody hanging out at the booth, but that's what we've got. I forgot one as I was doing the quilty business. This one right here is an important one. I am too excited about this. This is a fat quarter friendly one, and you guys usually don't see me use fat quarters too much, but you will for this because that stitch and flip right there and the camouflage of the pinwheel coming together and just getting able to use so many different colors, it's just going to be a good time. So Bold and Bloom, look for that. And yes, I will have these on my website. I'm going to show you something interesting. So with INNOVA, if you guys have an INNOVA already, they have just added something new to what I would consider almost an already perfect machine. I'm really loving my machine, guys. I'm able to do so many things, and I'm excited to bring you guys along on this journey with me. But now they have an automatic lifter here, and I'm excited to show you what that looks like. Hold on. All right, we have got Ryan debuting for us this new really cool feature. For those of you who are having some trouble here, look at that. It's going up, up, up. I'm about to start singing the K-pop song. I guess I will not do that. But this is going to be really cool for people who are having some issues with this being heavy or just needing an extra hand sometimes so you can do the things. You can now smooth out what's going underneath the bar. Smooth it on out. And don't worry, by the time you guys get it, it's going to go super duper fast. Right now, it's still in, what do we call this? Mock mode? Not mock mode. This is, what do you call it? Not promo. What is it?
Prototype.
Prototype mode. We're still in prototype mode. But that's what this Houston market is for, to debut the things. So when it comes to you all, it's going to go 2 times faster. And then that is the thing. So that's new. That's what's new over here. Let's move on to the next one. We're hanging out at Thread Cutters as seen on Shark Tank. Okay, what you got for me?
Started off as a ring. Won't cut skin, but it'll cut thread insanely well. So we'll just pull some thread off. Just gonna pull it through that patented slot, and it just barely touches thread.
Okay.
Where it gets exciting is if you get into this big stuff here.
Oh, that's a lot.
So this is typically pretty hard stuff to cut for small scissors. I'm gonna tuck it in that patented cutting slot. Bam, just like that.
Nice.
So if you're doing knitting, crochet, cross stitching, embroidery, here's a picture, someone working on a long arm. You can actually put it just on your finger.
I love that.
And what I learned from our customers is you can unstrap it from your finger, put it right on your spool. It keeps your thread from coming out until you need it. If you're doing hand binding or English paper piecing, pull, chuck it in your bag, bam.
Are you kidding me?
Take it on an airplane with you, and when you need it, your thread's not all unwound and your cutter's right there.
Aw, I love this.
That's our first product, which turned into that.
Oh, the thing that goes on the, everybody's seen
Peels
that.
and sticks. So here's a featherweight. And these old featherweights had more of a shredder than a cutter. So what that does is, again, I'm gonna grab some thread, bring it through that little slot, and cuts it clean.
Nice.
You can also cut your chain piecing right on your machine. So whether it's an old vintage machine or a newer machine that has the cutter on the back or the side, you can put the cutter where you want it. Our third product that's also patented almost looks like bag jewelry. So that is a patented cutter there. We put some Swarovski crystals on there. Again, there's that really thick, heavy fiber. So if you're crochet, cross stitch, any of that stuff, put it on your travel bags. Any travel kit that you have that has a zipper should definitely have one of our patented zipper pull cutters on there.
Yeah, should.
Last but not least, our dual hybrid micro scissor. So this has a small scissor. Here's some pearl cotton. Again, it's got a serrated blade, so I'm just gonna squeeze the wings, cuts it clean. I'm gonna get that heavy, gnarly stuff, pull that. Just always make sure your channel's clean, and you'll literally will not wear that blade out. I can put it on a lanyard like this, clip it to a lanyard. I can put it on a zinger, like a retractor, or I can actually clip it right to a pocket or like a lanyard. So those are our main products.
That's amazing. Thank you. We all know it. We all love it. Anytime we want to add a little body, a little stiffening to our fabric, we grab for Terial Magic. But guess what? Now we can kind of mix up our own. Go ahead, tell us about it.
Yep. So Terial Magic now in a concentrate. So we've got a simple concentrate pouch, thin, easy to ship, easy to grab and go, take home. Nice, attractive price point. Add 1 cup of water in your favorite spritzer, and you are ready to go.
I love this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Look at all the projects and things that are going on here with the...
Let me show you what you can do with Terial Magic.
Okay.
We've got some... one thing about Terial Magic is you might pick it up or be attracted to it because someone mentions one thing, but it's actually great for a lot of different sewing techniques. So raw edge applique, you can see the nice raw edges, clean cuts, fray-free. Machine embroidery without a stabilizer underneath, and it will completely hold your stitches. Very detailed cut work that's fray-free. Here we've used some dies, but you can also use it with your electronic cutters, your silhouettes, your crickets, your scan and cuts. Thread painting. Add beautiful dimension and body to your fabric before you place batting underneath, which gives you a nice 3D effect for thread painting. T-shirt quilting. We sell Terial Magic by the gallon for t-shirt quilters, not because it takes so much to treat the fabric, but just because it works so well. Imagine making your favorite t-shirt quilt, using Terial Magic to stabilize the knit before you cut and sew, and then when your fabric or your quilt is finished, rinse it right back to the original softness of everyone's favorite t-shirt. The whole reason you were preserving the shirt in the first place.
Wow.
Here we've got dimensional fabric flowers. Take a look at the fray-free cutting that are done on these flowers, and also the dimensional folds that hold. stamping on Terial Magic. So treating your fabric just kind of levels the playing field and turns it into an art canvas for a variety of stamping. Here we've done some printing and also some marker coloring. So it gives you a whole new way to kind of visualize and use your fabric. Here we've printed a picture, but imagine if you want to do your own quilt labels. All you would do is treat your fabric, cut it to 8.5 by 11, and then you can run it through either a inkjet or a laserjet printer, just like a piece of paper. We just advise you to hit it with an iron to heat set that printing if you use an inkjet printer. But now you can do your your quilt labels in the same fabric that complement your quilt. You're not stuck with a plain white. We've done some raw edge applique and then some dimensional fabric painting. For quilters, I've got an extra little thing to show you. This is a simple quilt square. This is not treated, but it looks exactly like you would imagine. It's got some frays. It's got a little bit of loft to it after it's been pressed. Here we started with treated fabric. We have perfect centers on our quilt. And that's fine because we had good centers on this one also. But when I flip it back, I have done finger pressing to lay these seams flat and to open them up. And she's running the camera, but it is so flat.
Wow.
It just lays really nice against your batting, and it makes for a pucker-free quilt when it goes to the long arm.
Nice.
Here's a piece of knit that we have done some embroidery work with. This is heavy embroidery on a knit fabric that's been stabilized with Terial Magic. And let me show you the fantastic part. No fusible stabilizer on the back edge.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
And that's a lot of embroidery work.
That's a lot of embroidery work. Ooh.
Here's kind of a sample for everybody at home. You can kind of see. Okay, look at this. These two fabrics are exactly the same. It's just that the top one has been treated with Terial Magic to make it work like fray-free paper.
Wow.
Unlike starch, Terial Magic is an all-natural compound, so you can leave it in your work. After, say you're doing some kind of creative piece, decorative piece for the wall, you can leave the Terial Magic in that for as long as you want. It's never going to attract bugs. But if you want to rinse it out and relax your quilt after you're finished, you can do that as well. So lots of different
tons of applications.
Techniques. Yeah, lots of different applications. You know, people see it and think, oh, I love this because I can do X, Y, Z. Lots of different uses.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, that was good. Okay, so I asked, what does treating the fabric look like? And she was like, let me show you, let me tell you.
Yeah, let me show you really quick. It's a super easy process. Terial Magic, you want it in a spray application, and usually I would just work with it in a bowl and kind of treat my fabric. I don't want my fabric to be dripping. I just want it to be saturated. So one of the easiest ways that I've found to do that is just to slip it in a plastic bag and then rub it around. And what that does is it will coat the fibers of your fabric without having to use a lot of extra product. Okay, so here I've got it saturated. And then what I would do at home, if I was working with this at home, is I would just hang it up and I would let it air dry until it's just damp. And then once it's damp, I'm going to hit it with my iron, and that's what's going to give me this nice, flat, coated piece.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're hanging out at Classi Creations, and they've got something new we haven't seen. What you got?
Square turntable that is also magnetic, as you can see.
Oh, look at those. Oh, that was a magnet
This
too.
cutting mat is double-sided, so it's this color, and then it's also pink on the other side. Double-sided. Probably one, I think it's the only square
I don't know of any
turntable on the market. 18 inch by 18 inch.
Okay.
You could use the full surface. There's no flippy flop. It's stable. As you can tell, it's a good stable surface. Nice wide base even underneath. So you can actually use the full surface. There's no waste on it. The markings on this mat is so much better. All my black lines is your whole inch, with the white line being your half inch and the dot 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 being your quarter inch. And we also gave you all your different yardage.
Oh, perfect.
Around the perimeter. Across the middle as well. It's got the set up just like that, and then we have the smaller ruler, but I don't have it over here, but it works just like that as well. And then we also have set it up where you can turn our regular cutting mats magnetic as well. And where that's nice at is when you're using a longer ruler like this, it doesn't slide, but it never fails when you get out here where you can't hold a lot of down pressure on it. You set that like that. Now when you hear,
I like it. It's not gonna move.
not moving, and it's holding your fabric down.
I like that. I like where this is holding, because every now and then you get a little slippage happening down there.
Here, it's just that right there. It tends to.
Yep, it
but
does.
That eliminates that. You feel the strength of that magnet.
I could hear the magnet snapping in. Oh, you gotta want it. You gotta want it.
You gotta be aggressive with it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's
Yes.
nice.
So.
All right, now Classi is doing it.
We're keeping it classy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the So Tites booth with Krista, and she's going to show us what we have new. So we've got some new stuff going on. Okay, tell me about the stuff.
So this is the quick hang system, but we just came out with magnets that are individually sold to go with this. So there's 5 in here, and they're gray. They match with the quick hang system. So
Nice.
these are newish. And then this is the Ultra that's coming this winter.
It's my
And
favorite.
it's designed for leather, heavy duty stuff. So our blue magnet, heavy duty, was our strongest magnet, but now we've got the Ultra that's even stronger. So.
Super cool. I love that. Love it, love it.
And then these are the new rulers that are coming this winter time as well. So Christmas time, maybe a little later. 10.5-inch ruler and a 12.5 by 2.5.
And they still have the magnets.
Yep.
How beautiful are these? These are absolutely beautiful. And the cool thing is they have the non-slip on the back. So that's something new too.
Yeah,
So
all the way
tight.
around the outside, and some hexagon motifs for
funsies, because they're
non-slip.
so pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty. Love these. Very excited about these new things. I don't know what I'm going to name the black magnet, but I feel like it's going to be named Darth Vader. I feel like that's what I'm going to name it. But I'm super excited about that. And the hanging system. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys that. I'm going to take you guys over there really quick. She's not working. This is the hanging system. So if you guys ever wanted to hang your quilts on the wall, you are able to do it. It's got the hanger in the back, and then whoop, you just put the gray, and then super fast. No damage to your quilt. Just a great convenient way to hang some quilts. And that again is So Tites. And I have all of these. You name it, I've got it. They had like this really cool collaboration with Libs Elliott that has the skull So Tites. Let me tell you, I've got a video coming with these right here. I'm going to show you how I use So Tites to put my quilts on my machine. There's been a lot of questions about how to use So Tites with an INNOVA. People thought you couldn't do it, but I can, so it can be done. That video is coming. I'm at the Sarah Hart's booth. Y'all know Sarah Hart's. Y'all ask me about it all the time. Let me show you what we have that's new here. We've got some buttons. Aren't they cute? I like them. She's added buttons. We've got some vinyl stickers. Look at this. Stickers are all the rage. Then we have iron-on patches. Totally want this guy. It's too cute. And then I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. Now, y'all know I said that the sewing machine was my pick for H&H, and now they've added some more hair clips because it was everybody's pick. And then we've got some enamel zipper charms that are new, and they're literally selling them off the wall, and I get to show them really quickly. And then we've got a keychain right there, and then what we know her for are the woven labels. So if you're looking for a label to add to your quilt, to your bag, to anything really, this is where you stop. Sarah Hart's. Make sure your local quilt store is carrying them. I'm sure they are, but these are the new ones and some old ones that I'm sure you would love to see. All right, on to the next one. Cherrywood's got some new stuff going on here. What y'all know about that Cherrywood? Doesn't it look beautiful in bolts? I don't know that I've ever seen Cherrywood bolted before.
New in the last year.
I have not seen Cherrywood on bolts. Well, that is just exciting. Now that might be the best thing that I've seen in the show.
Come to the festival and we actually will be cutting off.
They're going to be cutting off the bolt at Festival. Y'all better get down here. You guys better get down here so that you can get some yardage of, oh my goodness. I am too excited. Okay, they've got, have you guys ever seen this wall? I should just take a picture of myself in front of this wall. I feel like that's why they do this, but I've never done it. I will be doing that. But isn't that wall amazing? Okay, now we're going to go over to the corner and I'm going to show you some of their new collections. So new here, we have fairy garden. Isn't it beautiful? Is this just right up your alley? If you are new to Cherrywood, don't worry. We have all been new at one point in time, but they're known for putting together the most beautiful fabric collections. And their fabric is hand dyed. It looks like suede. It is the most luscious, beautiful stuff that you've ever seen, and it's unlike everybody else's stuff, so that's why we like it. And they've got beautiful colorways here that you may have never seen before. Cherrywood, Cherrywood, Cherrywood. I love them. They're also the hosts of that wonderful, what do you call it, exhibit over there. So this is the one that's currently going on. It's called Abyss. And what you do is you buy this and then you make a 20 by 20 quilt and then you submit it into their challenge and you get put in the book and it's a whole thing. Check them out, Cherrywood. Now we're at Slice of Pie Quilts. Y'all know her. Y'all are like, who's Slice of Pie? Bam! You guys know. Exploding Hearts. And if you haven't seen the Wicked version of this, which is the half pink, half green, you are totally missing out. It's a thing. Everybody knows about it and it's about to go crazy because Wicked 2 is coming out. She's got something new called Send Love. It's her new pattern. It could be considered an advent. It's 24 blocks. It could be an advent for the grown-ups something in there, or it could be for your postcards or whatever, however you want to use it. You just, you do whatever you want to do. You can add some snaps to this, whatever you want to do. That's new. And then I showed you guys last time, but the storybooks, there are several stories, like kids stories, that actually incorporate quilts in them, and she's gone through, found them, and then now you can actually make the quilt that goes with it. It's very, very sweet. Check out your local quilt store for storybook quilts, or you can check out Slice of Pie Quilts. And I want to say she's got this new skirt. I don't know if we saw this skirt. It's new-ish. It's actually new. I don't know if it was ready, but twirly-gig skirt. Just a nice, simple circle pattern. All right, and that's all we've got here at Slice of Pie. Guess what's new at Quilter Select? We've got more Poppy Cotton collaboration. So now we have this beautiful mat, and now the mat is a little bit smaller, but it is double-sided, so you're gonna get double the cutting. We've got some new colors here. I mean, not colors, we have some new rulers in their collection, and now we've got this rotary cutter that's got the pink handle. I know you guys are into it. Very, very pretty. Also, they've got this new thread box. There we go. There it is. They've got a couple of different colorways, and in here is an 80 weight with the 40 weight. No, 60 weight. And then there's a bobbin thread that comes in here too. And this, I want to say it's going to retail for about 30 bucks. You guys, this is going to be the best, cool, just random gift to throw into a Christmas basket. Don't worry, I'm going to do my video on what we should be buying everybody for Christmas. But that's definitely going to be one of them. I think it's a nice price point, and I think it's easy to wrap. I want my stuff to be wrapped beautifully. Don't forget now, we've got crystal clear rulers. I still think the yellow ones are the better ones to see everything, but people like what they like, and I understand that. So, the crystal clear rulers for you. We've got the 3.5 by 3.5, 6.5 by 12, and then these here. I think these rulers are absolutely amazing, and I hope you guys do too. This is Quilter Select. I'm hoping that your store is carrying this stuff because they should. They make some of the best stuff ever. All right, on to the next one.
You know, we always used to say Odif, but people thought it was spelled O-D-E-E-F.
Oh, okay.
When if you look at it and you didn't know and you would read it, you'd say Odif.
Odif. Now I know how to say it properly because I certainly use the 505 temporary adhesive all the time. And I'm trying to get my hands on some patch power. I was introduced to patch power at H&H, and I haven't been able to get my hands on it just yet. Actually, no, I haven't. I haven't used it just yet, but I'm excited to do that. I'm excited. So we've got something that I know I have not seen, which is their paper pattern adhesive. Okay, tell me all about it.
So paper pattern adhesive, you're going to use one of two ways.
Okay.
You've got paper patterns, which up until now we're pinning on, and after 2 times we've ripped it, it's ripped, it's gone, and it's dead.
Right.
And sometimes we can't pin because of the fabric we're using.
Right.
So what we do is we spray the paper pattern adhesive on the back of your paper pattern.
Okay.
And then, now this is already sprayed. If you touch it, it's got a gritty side. Okay. So now I'm ready, and I know that I want to position it here. I just come over to my iron, and I just iron it down. No pinning, no nothing, and now I can cut.
Ooh.
So this is quite nice. And what's really nice about it is that once I finish cutting it, what I'm going to do is just simply peel it off. There is no adhesive on the fabric. I can store this, and if I want to reuse this in a year, I pull it out and I do it again. If I need to do this in 5 different areas, I can come here. I can redo it at least 20 times.
Wow.
Okay? Now, what does this remind you of? This kind of reminds you of a freezer paper technique,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, kind of.
Now, let's say that I don't want this pattern. I want my own pattern. I have my hearts, okay? I got my heart. Okay? I got my heart. So I will, my parchment paper becomes a freezer paper.
Oh.
And the beauty, why? Because I'm spraying it, right?
Right.
Just like freezer paper, I'm going to say, except unlike freezer paper, I'm going to say, ooh, I want this right here in the center of my heart. And I can see it.
You can see through it.
Not like doing your little pin method of where's my center pin and so on.
Yep.
And again, I'm going to iron it down.
Nice.
And cut it out. And once it's cut out, I can peel that little guy off, and boom, and boom, and boom, up to 20 times. Once I don't have any more on here, unlike the freezer paper, after however many times, if you're a harsh ironer, maybe 5 times, you need to retrace your template because it's not working. I just need to spray it one more time.
Nice.
And I can save these.
Paper to paper?
Absolutely. If anybody that's doing English paper piecing, all of that stuff, 100%.
Wow.
And then it just comes off like it is on fabric?
Correct. This is a great, great, great new product.
I think you're right.
Right?
I think you're right.
And for all of these patterns that unfortunately, we were putting weights, we were doing all this fun stuff, which I used hockey pucks, by the way, just saying. My kids did hockey. But I'm saying that this, to me, is one of my absolute favorite products.
I can see why. Because I certainly use pattern weights to drop them all. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And you know that when we have the pattern weight and we're cutting, and my cutting table, I did everything to raise it, the cans of peas and all that stuff, so that I'm not like this. But when we're cutting, if it's a small piece of fabric like this, no biggie. But when you've got a large piece and you've got all your pattern pieces here, and you've got weights all over the place, and you're trying to cut around this, and then you're trying to move it around. No. Like this, I have no worries. Oh, and by the way, some people who are hand quilters will use this instead of marking their quilts, because they will say, I want to quilt hearts. So she will put this down. She'll quilt all around it until you peel it off. It's not going anywhere.
I like that. And
Okay.
so many different uses. Go
Isn't
you.
it great?
Yeah.
There we
go
go.
you. Can you tell me about this too, since I'm standing here and you know all the things? I know you know all the things.
Yeah, I do. This is our fabric stiffener. the fabric booster.
Okay.
We're going to use this in different applications. The whole idea is that, first things first, it will stiffen your fabric. We are not the only fabric stiffeners. They're out there. The difference is that here, if I want to stiffen only this part of the fabric, I just spritz this part. This is not stiff. This is stiff. So I don't have to imbibe it, I don't have to hang it, I don't have to dry it, I don't have to iron it, do that. Now, because I'm not a very patient person, I will imbibe it, and then normally I would let it air dry. But am I going to wait for it to air dry?
No, we never do.
No, we don't. So what I do is I take my parchment paper, put it on here, iron to dry it. And it's going to dry. Oh, and because it is wet, what I'll do is I'll first put it underneath here so that I protect my ironing, because it does get ugly enough as it is.
Do you have these techniques on a website?
So yes, we have. I'm in the process of doing all of those videos, but you will give me your card, and I do the Zoom and all this right now. And yes, these videos are coming. As they are. There are some already, but not all. There are some on the Fabric Booster already and stuff on our YouTube. So we go like this, and now when it's warm, it's still kind of like soft, and as it cools off, it gets stiffer and stiffer and stiffer. Now the beauty of this is that now, if I have to cut a weird shape, there's no fraying of your fabric. This fabric literally became like paper, is what it did. So if you're wanting to use punch machines, die cut machines, look at that tiny little piece. No fraying.
Super clean.
Okay, super clean.
Does it wash out?
Yes, of course. Now sometimes you don't want to wash the whole thing. Like let's say you did an embroidery on a towel. You will stiffen the part, only the part, because you're giving it as a gift. So you will only stiffen the part that is to be embroidered. But now you don't want to wash that whole towel to give it. So I just take a spritzer bottle with water and I spritz, let it air dry. If there's still a little left, I do it one more time. And you don't have to completely, it goes away, okay, with the water.
You don't even have to blot it.
No, you just wait for it, yeah. And then the other thing it's going to do, so the die cuts and all of this, like this. Let's say you want to make your own label, but you don't want to, you just want to write on the back of the, it's quick, you want to write on it. Some softwares also have paintwork applications where you can put actual markers and use the marker on it. Now, if I use marker on fabric, the first thing it's going to do is bleed.
Right.
Because that's what it does. If I do it on Fabric Booster, now this is a Sharpie, I am no bleeding. Sharpie.
Wow.
Okay? But it gets more fun. Let's say I wanted to print on my fabric. I will take an 8.5 by 11, and then, as you know, we have our repositionable adhesive. We have our repositionable, which I put on my 8.5 by 11, because this makes your fabric or whatever act like a Post-it note, so there's no transfer of adhesive onto the fabric, and then I run it through my inkjet printer once it has been treated with Fabric Booster, so that there's no bleeding.
Nice.
Now let me ask you, if you were going to do, I have a lot of rubber stamps. If you want to do some rubber stamping.
Perfect. I've done it a million times. Million times. Okay? 100%. So you've got that, and then for us sewers, garment sewers, why would I use the Fabric Booster? Very simply because when you've got stretchy fabric, and even if you're using a serger, a cover stitch that's got a differential, not even a sewing machine, this is pretty much what you're going to get on this kind of fabric. Okay? So what do people do? They put a stabilizer underneath, a wash away, whatever. This is the result once it's treated. Number one, it's completely flat. This is still wavy, even though I did all my differential work and my presser foot pressure and everything. This is treated, this is not treated. This really speaks.
Yep.
Okay?
Big
Same
difference.
needle, same fabric, same everything.
Nice.
So this for garment sewers is a godsend. And sometimes you bought a fabric, even a cotton, loose weave, it frays. After you cut it, you've got that frame. I just treat it with this, and that way, no problem. I iron it boom, boom, real quick. Not the whole piece, just my edges.
Nice.
Is that nice?
I love that. One more. Well, maybe two.
All right. All right.
You're on a roll.
I'm on a roll.
You are.
Patch power.
Uh-huh.
You will buy patches that are sometimes self-adhesive.
Right. Yep.
Which you put down and you wash it, it's gone, or it starts to curl up, or all that fun stuff. So what this does is, this is like a fusible adhesive. You're going to put it on the back of the patch, okay? And then you're going to put it down on your fabric, iron it down, okay? And you really want, depending on the patch, some are very thick.
Yeah.
So the little trick is to first iron it on the front and then iron it on the back, because that's the thinner side and that's what's close to the adhesive.
Okay.
So I put it on even the ones that are already or supposedly self-adhesive.
Yep.
I
'Cause
put
they
this on
never
here
are.
anyway.
They never are.
Exactly.
They come off and
Correct.
So I'm dying
Correct.
to get to the patch
So,
power. Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
So
perfect.
that's what that does, and it's a great little. And I mean, we're putting patches everywhere now.
yeah.
You know?
Everybody. It's
Yeah.
the way of the world.
Which, by the way, those patches, if you're not putting them on fabric, if you're like me and you want to put it on here, on your case, or whatever, obviously I can't use the patch power because I can't iron
iron
this
that,
guy.
right.
So then I'm going to use one of two things. This is our permanent adhesive. It comes either in pouch form, which I like for just, putting it on places that I can't iron.
Okay.
Or it also comes in an adhesive. In
a spray? Or not spray.
We don't know where that is.
That's all right.
But
It might have
you know what I
somebody
mean?
might have
It's
walked off with it.
yeah.
Who knows? But
So, yeah. So we've got that.
and that's the 909.
And that's
permanent
that's
adhesive.
a permanent adhesive.
Okay.
So you see, we have in our line,
Something
we have
for
our basting,
everything.
we have our repositionable.
Basting.
See, this is how we go. We go basting, repositionable. We have our paper pattern one. We have our. Ça, le 606 et le 909, s'il te plaît. We
Here's the
have.
505.
Well, yeah, this is the small one, the big one. And you know that it comes in stick form as well, right?
No, I didn't know that. I've never seen a stick.
Oh my God! Thank you. So you see the line? It's like this. These are our guys. And then we have the fusible adhesive. This is for no sew applique.
Okay.
You just want to spray the back, iron, kind of like the patch power, but not. This has to be tougher. And then for the ones that I can't iron on, this is my permanent adhesive. We have for every situation. Okay?
Yeah, you do.
Reactivating, repositionable. And then we have the fabric booster, right? When we need to no fray. All right, stiffen. Very good. And then you tell me you use the Odif code.
Yeah, and the inside of my
Yes,
makeup
right?
bags.
The waterproofing.
Yep.
So you know that the Odif Shine is the Odif coat, but with glitter.
I had never seen Odie. This is the first time I've ever seen Odie shine.
All right, so there you go. Look, look it. This is. C'est où le vêtement? Here. You can put it on everything, but the key is just like the Odif coat. It is washable.
Oh,
So, how do we do this? We take our stencil and key. I don't care if you don't even use the Odif Shine. If you're using stencils, the back of that stencil needs to be with the repositionable. Why? What is our big issue with stencils? Whether you're using acrylic paints,
if it moves, it like seeps underneath.
It seeps underneath. I don't care what you do. You press it down, it seats. So with this, what's going to happen is you're going to put your stencil down. If you feel it, it's sticky.
Yep.
Okay? And when I put it down on fabric, this is going nowhere.
Okay.
Okay? Let me just show you this became... Can I borrow your ABC 1 minute? Oh, sure. Thank you so much. This became this.
I love that gradation.
All right? And you can do gradations because you can mix the colors and play around. But the key is that even a very fine object, like my little t-shirt, all the fine lines, if you want to write very fine letters, whatever, those little lines, they all come out perfect. Why? Because the stencil has the repositionable adhesive on the back of it, and you can be quite precise. Now, the beauty of this is that if you touch it, you will not get any glitter runoff on your fingers. You're not putting glitter all over the place.
Nice.
And on fabric or on whatever, it's washable just like the Odif coat in warm water.
Okay. Nice.
Nice, right?
That's going to be fun for Christmas, for the holiday season.
Yes.
It's going to be a good time.
And you know, a little tip and a little trick is if you want to just do home decor real quick, like on the mirror, like this for Halloween.
Yeah.
This is with the stencil, this is with the Odif shine, but because it's on a mirror, I don't want to buy a new mirror for Christmas.
Right.
I don't want to buy a new mirror for Thanksgiving.
Right.
So because this is on here, I can take, because it comes with a squeegee thing, I can just squeegee this guy right off and then start and do another stencil.
Oh,
because
nice.
it's a mirror, because this will allow me to do that. Fabric,
It's
no.
on there. It's permanent.
there, it's there. Okay?
Perfect. All right. Oh, that was we had a time, didn't we?
Did you? Yeah.
Did.
I don't want to spray that whole strip. Sorry. Don't want to do it.
Right.
Okay? Number 1, 2 inches, all this fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, or I've already put down, I quilted, and now I just want to take my back, fold over, and I want to do a binding. I can do it, but normally I pin, or I clip.
Right.
No. So I take the stick, which we don't know.
There's some over there. I don't know if those have been used or.
So I'll take my stick, okay, and this stick is blue. All right, let's put this right here. Okay, this stick is blue, so that I actually see what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Right? So even if I get runoff, I really don't care. Why? Within 10-15 minutes, depending on how much humidity in the air, whatever, this will disappear and become transparent. So I can fold this guy over, press it down, so this is going to hold, right? So I have a nice little crisp edge. And then I'm going to do it again, and then I'll bring it over and press it down, okay, all the way around, no pinning. Let's say I want to put a zipper down. No more pins.
Nice.
Why? Because I will do, where are you, little zipper? I have a very pretty zipper. You have to see it.
I would love to see your pretty
My
zipper.
pretty zipper is, we'll find it.
Oh, well.
Oh, there it is. I knew I had my pretty zipper. I have a pretty zipper. I told you it was pretty.
It is pretty.
So I want to make it apparent because it's a pretty zipper. So I'm going to sew it, and I'm going to put a decorative stitch on here. So I'm not going to pin it. Okay, this is normally how my fabric looks, right? And I say, ooh, I want to put the zipper here.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is put the stick, the 505, on the back of my zipper. Okay, like so. And I don't care from the runoff, right?
Right.
And then, because it's apparent, I'm going to go like this, right? So I'm going to turn this guy over, and I'm going to say, this is where I want my fabric. And I'm just going to press it down. Now, if you're a sewer like me, it's not over yet. Because when I turn it over and I do my decorative stitching, you know this guy's getting caught and it's going to look like that.
Yep.
That would be me. So we don't want that.
That would be us.
Before I sew, I again go like this, just to hold it down. So that way I know I can just go and sew, and you'll see that this is going to start to go away with the air. And it dries clear and it dissipates in the air, and you don't have to wash it out, you don't have to do anything. It goes away. Okay? This is really, really, people love this. You want to put down ribbons, you want to do all that kind of stuff. Temporary, without having to spray.
Perfect.
Now, is this
Thank you.
extra sheet or whatever?
All right, we're hanging out at the Sidekick booth. This is something that I have never seen, never been exposed to, so we are all going to find out together what this is. Okay, you're on.
So we know with the straight stitch high-speed machines, and I'm just going to sew as if nothing is connected. So just like a normal mode, normal high-speed machine. And it can go pretty fast and can get out of control pretty quickly, especially if you're not used to it. So here I've got the Sidekick. Our first thing we can do is set that top end speed as a limiter, so no matter how much you floor the pedal, it'll only go a certain speed. Okay, well, that's pretty good, but we also added a finger pedal so we can start sewing with just the touch of a finger. So for people with mobility issues, or people can't reach the foot pedal, or it's just not comfortable, maybe they had surgery on their foot, we can still sew with the touch of a finger. And then what Shelly's got going on there is our chain mode, which is timed sewing, where she just tapped the button, it sews the length or for the time that she set in. And this is great for chain piecing or garment sewers or even bag makers that can only go maybe an inch or 2 inches or maybe 4 inches before they align their fabrics again. So you don't have to use pins. You don't have to pin everything. You just sew your comfortable distance and realign your fabrics and do another length of it.
Wow, that's amazing. That's very, very cool. I know all the people who maybe don't have a foot or whatever the situation is. I don't know, but this is awesome. So cool. Thank you. I'm hanging out at LDH Scissors, right? Scissors. Oh, look at how beautiful these are. Beautiful set. Oh, it comes with the snips. I didn't see those tucked away hiding over there. Beautiful pair of scissors. These are new. These are the ergonomic. They're new ergonomic scissors. And they'll go through how many layers?
64.
This will go through 64 layers of cotton. Amazing. Now here's something else I hadn't seen before. We have got pinking shears, which I've seen. But they've got scallop pinking shears in addition to their regular ones. So to the left right here, we've got scallops. And then to the right, we've got your regular pinking with the triangles and whatnot. So then they do have some, we're the little curved guys that we saw. I'm going to skedaddle over here. Look at all the beautiful things that we see. Well, those are just pretty. I need this one so bad. Look at that. It's all black and aggressive, and I think it's beautiful, and I want those. They also have them, are these the same? Yep. And these are in the pink for all you pink girlies out there. And then I think that's it. I have all of this stuff, guys, because I do love to collect scissors, and they're not just scissors, they're good scissors. They go with Darth Vader. We were just talking about Darth Vader. If you guys haven't met Darth Vader, you haven't been on my channel very long. It's my H29. Okay, so that is what we are doing over here at LDH. Check them out. I want to say I know they go direct to consumers, so you can actually get these on their website. Thanks. I'm hanging out at Lila's now. We saw her before and you guys loved it, and so guess what? We're gonna love it again. So I am obsessed with scrappy triangles, but now we have scrappy stars. Oh my goodness, foundation papers for 25 different paper piece stars. This could be the cutest, most beautiful quilt ever. I'm going to show you. Did you guys know about the Scrappy Mountains? I didn't know about the Scrappy Mountains either. But here they are. Let me show you the sample right here. If you are into foundation piecing, I bet she's your jam and you're already doing all the things. But I just love these samples so much. I love this booth. I love, love, love it. So if you haven't checked her out, you need to. Shout out the ones that you love. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to just show you. Mirrored Diamonds is here. Seasonally Scrappy. Scrappy Holiday. Here's a sample of what they look like. All fun, no fuss. I love that. And here we are. Shops, if you guys are on here and watching, pick some of these up. I want to start seeing these everywhere. I'm ready because I think they are excellent. All right, y'all. Again, Leila Gardunia. I'm in the World of Crafting booth. This guy's got everything cool. He was talking the other day and he made such a profound statement, not the other day, like an hour ago, and I felt like the statement again was so profound. He says, hey, if we want the younger generation to get into what we do, he says, I think the way to do that is through handcrafts. He says they might not have the money to get into these big machines like we have, and so handcrafts is the way. So I think he stocks stuff that's just for everybody. I'm very into the patterns and things that he finds and has. Like, I want that dragon right there. He has this Barbie that I had never seen before that I picked up and was, oh, here it is. I bought this at the last show. And I bought the last one and now they're back. But these are some counted cross stitch. And doesn't that look like Vampirina? Shout out to those of you who know who Vampirina is. Come on, I want you to focus on that. Not me tapping how about I tap, there we go. So good. Again, he has all the things that you don't always see, right? He's just got a good selection of designs. I'm a fan. And then he's got everything that you could possibly need to stitch anything. He's got it. Look, more stuff over here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, check. This is right up my alley. Just the best designs. Perfect. Check out World of Crafting. Look where I am. Guess whose booth this is? Yep, it's hers. Guess who's just moved from Kona to Moda-Bella? Me too, actually. I told you guys I'm getting ready to start carrying Moda. It's a whole thing. But she is here because, you know, she was actually hiding from us for a couple of years. And right now she's talking, and I know you guys can hear her in the background, but don't listen. This is Elizabeth Hartman's booth. Look at her new pattern. Don't you just want to do all of her stuff? If you guys don't know, I have an epic teddy bear quilt. I have done the bears. I don't know if I've done anything else. I know for sure I've done the bear. I wanted to do the lemur, but I don't know if I did the lemur. She's got so much stuff coming and doing, and I'm excited. It's just such a vibe, such a style, and it's hers, and we know her for it, and she's really good at it. All right, let me show you what's on the other wall, and then we're going to go on to the next booth. Look, there we go. Look at the whales. Whale watching. Berry season. This looks so good. Okay, we're going to just zoom out here, and I'm going to show you these samples. And then I'm going to get out of Elizabeth Hartman's hair. I think she's going to be at Festival. And so y'all might get the chance to see her. Because again, she's been hiding from us for a while. But she's back. All right. Bye-bye. We are hanging out with Cottage Mills. You guys know their stuff, but they've got something else that I'm super interested in. It is this handle right here. You guys have seen me cutting and packaging up my stuff live, and I have that big handle on my ruler, and it just is too cumbersome. It blocks everything, and I think this is going to be a better fit. And so this is something that they've added new to their handles, and I think I am going to love this. I'm just going to place it down and let it do its thing. I gave it a little pressure there, and yeah, that's much better. It's just smaller, and it still has an actual handle for me and all my long nails and whatnot. Super duper excited for it. What else you got? Ooh.
Well, to that, let's add this ruler lip here. That slides on any flat top ruler.
Okay.
And then that rides along the edge of your cutting mat.
Oh, nice.
Kind of makes a T-guide out of it. So
Nice.
Give you a little straighter cutting. While that works on our puzzle mat here, it's really works well on any cutting mat. Whiskers.
Oh, that is
You
a
know,
Fiskars.
Yeah, and you can also use it to combine rulers together.
Oh, now we're squaring them up real good. Now we can really square up something. Nice. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're doing a lot of cutting, of course, we always, well, not even a lot, even a little, we recommend using a finger guard, our finger guard. You just place that on your ruler, and while it works great as a handle in the end, when you set her down, you put your fingers behind it, cut behind it, avoid the accident.
Like that. I think that one looks pretty too. It just looks cool.
Yeah.
Your finger guard.
And we also have it in a, what I'd call a permanent version over here.
Okay.
And you just stick that onto any ruler as well. Saving fingers one at a time.
One at a time. And there it is. It's got that channel there. Can you guys see that? There it is. Pretty cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
How much are these little guys going to retail for? The stores. This one, this guy right here.
$13.
$13
Yeah,
worth every penny.
I didn't even show you. We also have a knob.
They got the little
more
knob.
for like, you know, picking up your smaller squares, smaller rulers.
Cool.
Those are $6.
Got it. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now here is something I bet you all don't know about, but I want you to know about because it's such a thing. Hotfix adhesive. I know a lot of us use the heat and bond and that kind of stuff, and then you stitch it down. However, what happens when you do not need to stitch it down? And I've been seeing a couple of like the laser cut companies use this, but I didn't know where to get it. I wasn't exactly sure what they were saying. It's Hotfix adhesive. And now what is even cooler, because they had it before, but now they have got a special backing that will hold the fact, it kind of grips it. So before it used to slide all around, and now it's got a grippy one where you can move your product around, you can move your quilt or whatnot, and you don't have to worry about it being slippy, and it still holds, and you still don't have to stitch it down. So think of like a, you know, making something into a double-sided adhesive. You put your paper down, you iron it, you peel it off, you stick it down where you need it to go, but you can die cut, you can do whatever you need to do with it, but you don't have to worry about with stitching it. That was the big thing. Everybody wants to do applique, but nobody wants to take the time to stitch stuff down. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And now they have the grippy back, which is nice. All right, now we know Hotfix is the way to go. One of my absolute favorite designers, 4th and Main. The more I see, the more I like. But guess who's got a new fabric collection? And this one's gonna be cool because it's a basics, but it's a batik. How many times have you seen a batik and you liked it or fell in love with it and then you can't get it anymore? Well, this is probably one of the first times that I've seen this done where you can get a basics actual batik. Super duper duper excited about this. Scott's got it going on, and I just keep staring at this particular pattern. I am so drawn to it, but I'm drawn to everything that he does, so there's that too. But new collections, batiks. And let me show you what it looks like this way as I pan. Shout out if you see something you love. This way. And then this one here. I'm just loving it. Look at all the colors. It just looks amazing. So good. So good, so good, so good. I come in this booth and I can just relax. It feels like home in here. You know, I'm loving meeting everybody and getting into, you know, building these and fostering these new relationships and everything. You get excited to see people at these shows. Look at that. Y'all know how I feel about a churn dash. But again, new collections. I'm so excited for your stores to start carrying these new fabric collections. Again, when else do you get to see a boutique that is a staple? It's great. Hanging out at Goldie Lou's. You can't see the sign, so this is not all that helpful, right? But it is Goldie Lou's. Y'all know the t-shirts. They've got some new designs that I have never seen before, so let's go on ahead and take a stroll. Look at the kitty wrapped up there. I don't remember seeing that. I don't know how many of these designs are new, but there are. I need that one. I piece like a beast. Ask me about my stash. License to sew. I think we might have seen these. Oh, wait. I am a fan. These shirts not only look good, and then we've got the leggings, but this is a great display for the leggings because we can see them. And don't forget, we've got the traditional and then the new age, like there we go. I got these, like the featherweights versus the, and they have pockets on the side, so don't forget about that. And then we've got weekend forecast, quilting. We've got the sociopath. Oh crap, I just ran into the wall. In my quilting era, I love that. If you see me with the C ripper, it's not the time. All right. And this one is my favorite, which is what everybody's wearing. Big stitch energy. And the 9 notion seller. So I'm hoping I got everything new, but if not, just check out Goldie Lou's because, oh, I like this one. My weekend is fully booked. Again, hanging out at Goldie Lou's, Goldie Lou's. There it is. Love them. These shirts feel amazing. I'm living in mine, like truly living in mine. I mean, I have nice stuff too, but man, their stuff is so luxe. The sizes feel great, and I get stopped constantly whenever I'm wearing their stuff. I mean, constantly, and not just in a sewing realm. I just everywhere. So, yeah. All right, Goldie Lou's. Check them out. Now I'm hanging out at the Accuquilt booth, and I'm telling you, the new thing is the Go Bolt. So everything that will go in your regular Go, which is right here, this is your Go. I mean, it's got a cute cover on it, but you guys are familiar with the crank machine and this size. It goes in here, and it's kind of cool. It closes up. You do not need, you can take this to a class. You don't need this guy right here. I want to say this is a separate purchase. I don't know. It might come in a kit. I'm not 100% sure. But with this one here, that's the one that you can take with you to your classes. It's small. It's 10 pounds. All you have to do is slide it through and catch it, and you'll be fine. Again, it's a die cutting machine. If you're not familiar with what dies are, here one is. You put your fabric in there. I want to say it'll cut up to 4 layers, not 6 layers of fabric. Maybe 2 layers. It's either 2 or 4 layers. You put your fabric here, you put this on, you slide it through your machine, and then you get a lovely cut out piece of fabric on the other side. It really does save you on time so that you can get stitching, which I want to say is our slogan. Again, this is Accuquilt Go Bolt. Great size. I like this. All right.
Hi.
Look, she's in the camera right now. She might not be in the camera the whole time, but she's in the camera right this second. No worries. We're hanging out with Alyssa. She's got new stuff. She's partnered with Bianni. She's in the Bianni booth. Oh my goodness. Tell us all about the things.
Okay, so all the things. So the quilt coat that's been forever in the making. So this is the Bella Quilt Coat. It's named as a tribute to my family, my kids, my husband, my children's custom boutique when we got started. The coat comes in 10 sizes. It's going to have a view A, which has a yoked front, a yoked back, a contrasting collar, and an optional accent sleeve. The view B is going to be your opportunity to show off your favorite fabrics, right?
Okay.
Or anything that you are pieced together, that if you're like, oh, I've got all these beautiful blocks and I want to sew them all up together, that's also going to work. It is going to have a brand new 50-inch separating by any zipper. We love the signature extra large zipper pull. That zipper pull is going to be interchangeable with all of the by any zippers.
Nice.
The reason that it's extra long is because we're all different heights. We are shorty McStuffins, but there are lots of tall drinks of water. You can also lengthen and shorten your coat. So you're going to, the pattern's going to walk you through exactly how to measure that length, and you're going to use your extra tape in your bag.
Oh.
The zipper tape is going to come, the 50-inch separating zip is going to come with an extra pull also. Okay. It's going to be fully lined, no binding whatsoever.
Yay.
It does have one layer of batting on the inside. I love a bamboo for a drape. I've been asked that a lot, so I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that.
Okay.
Bamboo is going to be my favorite for drape. It has a zipper guard here. The collar can either stand or fall, and it's going to have inseam pockets. Pockets.
Oh,
All
nice.
the pockets, right?
Girl loves pockets.
Inseam pockets, because if I have patchwork pockets on the front, chances are when I bend over, everything's going to fall out.
Okay.
Plus, then I'm covering up my fabric that I want to show off. Okay, that's the coat. The accent sleeves are going to be for my foundation paper piecers, or if you're brand new to foundation paper piecing, the add-on video is going to go over how do you piece? What are my tools and notions that I love? How do I prepare my patterns? How do I join my patterns? How do I stack and sort my fabrics? Down to which order do I piece in? It's going to go over all of that stuff.
Cool.
The pattern includes 10 full-size foundations. You can make as many copies as you would like. So basically, you could make a coat 10 times and never repeat a sleeve.
Nice.
I also encourage you to add them to your existing projects. Put them in a quilt border, put them in a bag that you have. Add on video, cut charts, coloring pages, sample unit diagrams, which direction do you piece in, and text illustrations.
Nice.
All right. Bella Arcs and Beauties is going to be our third level up. That's going to be all the things on the front and the coat where you're like, I just want to show off all my skills. That's going to be 4 foundation patterns. So on the front, you're going to get that combo beauty that you see there. And it's actually on this gray work jacket right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's going to be a combo beauty here of flying geese and white arcs. That's going to be your most intricate. Or you can do the pattern that is just white arcs, quick sew, or you can do the narrow arcs, which is, you know, kind of that like in between. Fun fact is that they all mix and match, so that you can mix and match them together. You're also going to get the template that's sized perfectly to go in the middle of there, and I'm going to include instructions for how you are going to create these fussy cut motif appliques, give them loft, pop them in, audition them in, so that way you can use all your favorite bits of fabric. Also in that pattern, you're going to get your grand arcs, and that's going to include all 4 rounds of these arcs, as well as the template that's in there. You might be looking at it going, Alyssa, that's a lot of work and I don't want to do all of those. Do 2 with the template. Do 2 with, make it a larger template. Do 1 here, make this one a solid fabric, right? There's no right or wrong on any of that. You could do a partial of it and have it coming out and hanging out somewhere. So that's going to be an Arcs and Beauties, full add-on video for that one. Coloring page, cut chart, sample unit diagrams, all the things, all the stuff, full-size foundations.
Wow.
All right? And then I'm going to talk about the backpack straps and pockets that we did and then turn you over to Annie.
Okay.
Okay, so the backpack straps and pockets were super fun. I pulled my 3 favorite by Annie backpacks because they have the padded straps because I load up my backpacks with stuff.
Okay.
You are going to get the foundation pattern for the backpack padded straps. This is the quart side. So this is one of them. I'm going to grab the other one. Same exact bag. It's just a totally different feel.
Yep.
Totally different feel. You're also going to get the side pocket foundation on that one.
Cute.
And you're going to get the out and about pattern. Excuse me, out and about foundation for the fronts.
Oh, these are cute.
Aren't those cute?
I like these. I like out and about though.
I know, it's adorable. It's like the perfect size for like single day out.
Yep.
And then out and about includes 2 different lengths of straps that you can put on your bag, so the foundations are included for both sizes.
Okay.
And then you're going to have leader of the pack. Leader of the pack is this one right here. It's our largest pocket. So largest pocket, largest applique option. My straps are pretty much a true Alyssa style. That's a lot of color, a lot of pattern going there. But I want to show you the beautiful one that Annie made, and then I'm going to turn her over to you.
All right.
All right, so Annie's other one is right here in the middle. So here's the padded straps on leader of the pack. I absolutely love how we've got that fabric going in there with just that solid background.
That's nice.
Doesn't that look awesome?
Yeah.
And then here's her front pocket. So full-size foundations in that one. Everything else that you're gonna come to love with our foundation patterns is cut charts, coloring pages, add-on video, all that stuff. This is going to step you out from making your foundations, preparing your pockets, and then it's going to say, proceed to your by Annie pattern. It's going to tell you exactly where to pick up and start making that bag.
I can't wait to try this. And this one feels like I can do this one.
Yeah.
This one
it's
feels
so
like
fun.
it's, you know, an easy work here.
Yeah. This is my current favorite bag to make. I love how Annie wrote it. I love how it goes together. It's just the perfect size. I get to carry all of the things in it. It is, I mean, legitimately, it's my favorite. It's my current favorite.
This is on my by Annie list. So I have a by Annie list, and this one is actually on there. I've been kind of thinking, what do I want it to look like? And this fabric, just so you guys know, is coming to my shop very, very soon. So maybe I will do it just like this, because I'm obsessed with this fabric. I can't wait till it gets here.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is indeed. Okay. Well, thank you. Mine too. Now, she just got on my radar, and I'm Yep, and I bought this collection 10 times over. So
we put it on the cover of the pattern.
As you should, because
absolutely.
The moment I saw it, I was like, and there was like a oh my goodness, I'm here for all of it. Love it. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm hanging out with the by Annie. Oh my goodness, look, there she is. Yay!
Hello, everyone.
She's got new things for us. She's going to tell us about some new stuff.
Yeah. So we introduced a brand new tool-free snap that comes 16 pieces in a package. We have them in nickel, antique brass, and black metal, which I'm not sure if I have a black metal one here, but that we made them to match our hardware of the same names. So in the package you will get 16 pieces, which makes 4 sets of snaps. So for each set of snaps you need a metallic cap, you will get a low profile black plastic cap, we got an extra piece here, you will get a stud, which is also like the male piece, and you will get a socket, which is the female piece. So that's what you need to make a snap set. So when you're ready to go put your snap on a project, you're going to need to make a hole. So the only little tool you need is an awl. And we have a brand new by Annie's awl, which has a super sharp point. Be really careful with it, or you will end up like I did with a poke in your hand. But you're just going to take it where you want to put a hole, and you slide it right into your fabric, and you can see how easily that went through my quilted fabric. Just super easy. It's tapered, so the further you push it in, the bigger your hole gets. I usually go about halfway to 2/3 of the way up. You can see I've got a nice hole there. I'm going to take, this is my right side of my fabric. That's where I want to put my pretty cap, so I'm going to put that in there. And then the secret to this is you want to make sure that you don't have any threads at all on that post that's coming through. So then I just take my stiletto and I use it to push any loose threads out of the way. And I just get them all pushed down onto the fabric, and then I take either my post or my socket, whichever one I'm working on. I put it on there and I just give that a good push with my fingers, and you'll hear a click click and you know it's on. If you're having trouble with your fingers, like if you're going on here where you've got maybe quilted fabric under there and it doesn't want to do it really hard, then what I do is I take my little ruler and I put it on there and I just give it a push. And then it's stuck in place, and then you've got, like this, a snap set that goes together.
Oh, cute.
So, because we came out with a new snap, we said we got to have patterns that use it. So we designed 3 different patterns, each of which features the snap. So I'm going to start with this one. Okay. This is called Goldilocks, and it's just a little wallet-style purse that is available in 2 sizes. So this is the small and the large. Each of them has 2 zippered pockets, one on each side. And then the inside that opens, it's got a magnet closure on there, so it closes easily. You can put your phone in there. I've got a strap in here in case you want to add a strap on it. Lots of things inside. You will see when I undo these snaps on the sides why they're part of the reason they're here is for looks, but also to keep your bag together. And if you have something heavy in here, your bag's going to go like that. But if you have it snapped, it won't. But when you open this, you're going to see how this is assembled. So this starts as one wide piece of fabric. You lay it with the main fabric side up, and you lay your pockets on, sew those in place. You attach some little tabs and strap tabs here, and then you put your lining piece on, sew them together, turn it right side out, sew your sides, make a box bottom, and that's how easy that bag is to make. So super fast and simple to assemble. And if you want to just put that in another bag or purse and use it as a purse organizer, you can do it just like this. The pattern also includes instructions for a carrying strap. So if you want to wear it crossbody or over your shoulder, you just take your strap and hook it right onto those fabric tabs. If you want to wear it as a waist bag, you can put your strap around your waist. So it's a super simple little easy project to make. And that again is called Goldilocks. This is called Focal Point, and this includes 3 projects, so each in 2 sizes. So the first is a fold-over wrap that's designed to cushion and protect your eyeglasses. So you just lay your glasses on there, pull this over, snap it, and then fold the sides down. Here's a mini version of it that's perfect for the little tiny reading glasses, or this works good if you're carrying your phone charger cord and you want to wrap it up and keep it from getting tangled with everything, just corral it inside here. This works good too if you're carrying a purse and you've got the strap over your shoulder and you want to just hook your glasses on where they're easy to access when you need them. You just snap that shut and you've got that ready to go.
Perfect.
Other projects in that pattern include some full flap cases, and these are in 2 sizes, so they're great for your sewing tools. The Biani stiletto fits perfectly in here, the awl. If you want to carry just a few tools with you, it's a nice way to do it. I think this would be great for feminine products. They fit nicely in there and be really discreet. And then we did a smaller one, which again will hold the smaller glasses, or we've got some pens in here. So easy way to organize your purse. And then the last project in that pattern is a double eyeglass case. So you can put a pair of glasses on each side, or I've got chalk markers in here, rotary cutters. The large one is for the bigger glasses. Max glasses would fit perfectly in here. We tried it the other day, didn't we?
We did.
And you can put 2 pairs in, so you can have your sunglasses and your reading glasses. This also works really good for like a 60mm rotary cutter. So perfect for that. And again, that one is called Focal Point. And then the last one we did, which is one of my very favorites, is called Snappy Sleeves. And this includes sleeves in 2 versions. So we've got a vertical version, we've got a horizontal version, and each of those is available in 3 sizes. So again, no bindings, a little bit of quilting. You quilt just the main or the lining fabric on all of these to the soft and stable. So this is just the main fabric quilted, and then you put a lining on which covers all your raw edges. Super simple to make and great for holding things. We've got a label pocket on the back of each, so you can put a label in there and label what you're carrying in it. I think this one would be a perfect size for carrying your Biani patterns. You can put 2 patterns next to each other, quite a few of them in there, so you could have A to C in one, D to E, have them all organized. This is a great size for a Kindle or for a whole family's worth of passports, and just lots of ways you can use these.
This is
so
amazing.
Again, those are Snappy Sleeves, Focal Point, and Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
And our new tool-free snaps and all.
Thank you so much. Thanks.